Hey, it's Aaron, the host for MobileReviews8.ca, and today we are going to do a review of the RhinoShield Crash Guard. This is a screen protector, back protector, plus bumper combination, and it works fairly well. Theoretically, you can drop this, according to them, from a height of 11.5 feet, which is pretty awesome on its own, but the screen protector that they include is also quite impact resistant. We really do like this bumper. It allows you to show off most of your iPhone in all its glory without really compromising any sort of protection. There are things to note in terms of the fit and subsequent dust protection, and it does improve the handling of your iPhone inside the bumper, and it provides, again, with 11.5-foot drop protection. Based on our time with this case, well, bumper plus screen protectors, we gave it a score of 4.6 A's out of 5. Out of the dozens and dozens of cases that we've reviewed, the RhinoShield Crash Guard is the highest rated product that we've reviewed. It handily defeats the Tech 21 Classic Shell, the Thule Atmos X3, and the Griffin Survivor Core. In terms of drop protection, the only other case that offers over 10-foot drop protection is the Ballistic Hardcore, but at 3 times the size. If you'd rather read the rest of the review, head over to our website. If you want to see all the cases that we reviewed, check out our comparison tool. All the links are in the description section below.
Real usage, real reviews. MobileReviews8.ca.
Now, in MobileReviews8.ca, we try to base our reviews on actual usage, so we just don't take it out of the box and say, hey, look, it's so nice. With this RhinoShield Crash Guard, we have dropped it from a good height of 11 feet. As you saw earlier, that's such an awful thing to do, but we've taken a hammer to it. If you haven't seen the torture test that we did for this unit, I do encourage you to check it out. We will show a couple of clips in the protection portion of this review from that video, but if you want to see me try to break this iPhone 6 Plus in the RhinoShield Crash Guard, do check that out. In terms of design, this is one of the thinnest iPhone cases out there. Technically, it really is just a bumper, and this should kind of put it at a disadvantage when compared to a full body case, but that's really not the case. The bumper fits decently and holds up well after being bumped around a bit, but we did notice a bit of give along the sides of the bumper. This shouldn't be a concern for most people, but I do believe it will offer slightly less dust protection than other cases. I'll elaborate in a bit. The bumper itself is rubbery enough that you could put it down on a table, and it's not going to slide off easily. Now, I usually don't talk much about the marketing fluff for a product because it's marketing fluff, but given that this bumper, you can drop it from an 11.5 feet, I figure I'll talk about some or mention some of the things that Evolutive Labs have kind of put into this product. There are Evolutive Labs custom formulated polymers, there is a protective honeycomb structure on the inside of the bumper, and there are air pressured compartments that act like airbags in the bumper. I don't know, they've kind of done it slightly differently, and well, generally we do agree. It's pretty awesome. In terms of accessing your iPhone, we didn't have any issues with it. The only thing that we noted was that the cutout for the Lightning port wasn't compatible with our awesome cables, as it was just a smidge too small. The Amazon Basics cable, which is also a fairly large cable, fits through the cutout no problem. In terms of accessing the buttons on your iPhone, the RhinoShield Crash Guard has some decent flow-through buttons through the bumper. You won't have any problems getting to your buttons on your iPhone. In terms of screen access, the actual bumper doesn't get in the way. With that being said, we did have a couple issues with the actual screen protector, but I won't go into those details as we've got a separate review for the screen protector. The last thing we'll talk about before going on to the protection is that the bumper makes it easier to use this really big device. It provides a lot of texture. It's quite rubbery, as I mentioned earlier before, and because it's kind of recessed, or it kind of goes down along the back of the iPhone, it gives you, when you're playing video games and whatnot on your iPhone, gives it a lot of texture, a lot more stuff to hold on to, which is nice. On to protection. Now, the iPhone 5 and 5S version, you can drop it from 25 feet. I am kind of glad I didn't test it out for the iPhone 5 and 5S version, because I'm not quite sure where I would find a place that would allow me to drop a device from 25 feet. This, for the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus, can be dropped from a height of 11.5 feet. Now, I do have a question for you, dear viewer, is that we dropped this iPhone 6 Plus from a height of about 11-ish feet. The case did bend. Everything still works, but this one corner, this one with the nice brown smear on it, is quite mangled. But the iPhone is fine. So did it work or did it not work? The iPhone is not pristine, but it still works. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. I think it did, because, you know, 11.5 feet is a ridiculous height to drop any sort of electronics from. In terms of screen protection, Evolutive Labs sent us a mini drop test kit. It included a 45-gram ball and a bunch of Gorilla Glass 2 and their screen protectors. And within that little system, yeah, everything works out perfectly. perfectly. We did try with our 200-gram Bertha steel ball, and we were very impressed. The screen protector did not break on that mini drop test unit. So we took it outside and we dropped Bertha from a height of 2 feet, and again, this is the same iPhone. The screen is fine. I took a hammer to it, so you know this thing is pretty tough. We will note that 200-gram ball did put a dent in the back of our iPhones. Now, in terms of dust protection, I did mention that the side of the case does have a bit of give to it, and so there's a potential for dust and debris to get in there and then rub against the side of your iPhone. Now, because the case is pretty easy to uninstall, cleaning it is pretty simple, but again, that's just something that we've noticed. Now, with all that being said, despite the fact that my iPhone 6 Plus is not in perfect condition, I will say that these cases will do a great job of protecting your device. Now, Evolutive Labs did send us these products to review. I'm going to keep the 6 Plus one because I kind of do like it, and it's pretty mangled that I don't want to give out my mangled crap. If you want the iPhone 6 version, you're going to send me a tweet. You're going to head over to our webpage. You're going to tweet that page, and in the tweet, you're going to include your middle name. You don't have to create a sentence, just your middle name, and well, whatever bit.ly link I decide to put into there. My middle name is Hawk D. Hawk means I think I learn quickly. D is filled with wisdom. Not true on both of those accounts. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section below. I'd be more than happy to answer them, usually. Find us on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I think we're on Tumblr, but I haven't sent anything to Tumblr in like months. Thanks for watching.